All right. Did you understand you're charged with the offense of murder? That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life and up to a $10,000 fine.
A man is waking up behind bars accused of murder following a drive-by shooting that happened earlier this month on the city's east side. Our Sarah Costa is staying on top of the story and joins us now live. Sarah, what can you tell us about the case?
Good morning, Stephanie. Well, it happened back on September 9th, and San Antonio police say a man was killed and a woman was injured during that shooting. Here's a look at the man police took into custody last night. This is 34-year-old Terrence Reed. According to an arrest affidavit, a tip to police led officers to him and the gun they believed was used in that shooting. Investigators say he tried to run off, but officers were able to catch up to him.
He's got a real big head start.
Now, this was the scene when the deadly shooting happened earlier this month near Gibbs and North New Braunfels Avenue. Police say Reed drove up and shot a man and woman several times. They were taken to the hospital where the man later died, but the woman was able to tell investigators what happened. Now, according to an affidavit, Reed told police he was not involved in the murder and did not shoot anyone. But he was caught on video in the interview room calling people and telling them to get rid of guns. He also reportedly called his girlfriend and told her to lie to police about where they were at the time of the shooting. Guys, back to you.
All right. Who is here on Terrence Reed?
I'm not.
All right. And thank you for your patience, Mr. Porter. You're always the picture of patience. Court is calling 2022 CR 0903, State of Texas versus Terrence Reed. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense.
Robert Porter for Mr. Reed.
And are you Mr. Reed?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
I have, yeah.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Reed, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
we do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we're proceeding on count 1 and waiving count 2.
Any objection?
No objection.
All right, Mr. Reed, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you understand you're charged with the offense of murder? That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your
Mr. Reed, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Honor. No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 1. Punishment is to be assessed at 30 years in the prison. They're taking in consideration 2022 CR 7439. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There have been motions for the corporate and that.
All right. Then to the offense as charged in count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
State offers States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
All right, you may be excused to continue to confer. Mr. Reed, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, this is it's been a long case, Your Honor. Mr. Reed has been extremely helpful with me on this trial, but at the end of the day, he decided to take responsibility, and we request the court to follow the agreement.
Anything you wish to say, Mr. Reed?
Oh, ma'am.
All right, the court will follow your agreement, find you guilty, sentence you to 30 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, take in consideration 2022 CR 7439. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Reed, I realize that 30 years is a long time, but you still can come out of prison alive. You need to make changes in your life. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. All right, thank you, counsel.
Subscribe.
Only